start with what? Start with Sefer Chofetz Chaim, and it's very interesting. Somebody asked me this question just I think yesterday. Sefer Chofetz Chaim. Big topic is the same for victims' benefit, and today's topic, consumer protection. Consumer protection is an important but sensitive area which allows the information to be conveyed letter Toeles for constructive purpose. If the shopkeeper, so that's the question was asked about are we allowed to leave commentary and read commentary on a Jewish website, right? That the owner for sure is a Jew, right? So that's the thing. Yeah. And then there was another comment, another question, but I mean the most relevant to this discussion. So the owner is a Jew, or of the shopkeeper or manufacturer. Okay, if the shopkeeper hands a customer too little change, or charges him for something he did not purchase, one must not assume that the storekeeper is dishonest and careless, and we all make mistakes. So I guess in olden days, not again, but I remember in olden days they have these scales, and whatever. Of course, I cannot calculate that fast as they could. So it shows you the amount, but they just they quickly take out from the scale, start wrapping, and give it back to you and say how much is it. I mean, unless you say like exact amount. So if you take the whole piece or whatever, so I mean at least I would not have no idea how much it costs and how much they change and this and that. So it was like, but today cash register, and it's very simple. So they enter how much you gave, and you see the change, like how much change you allow they should give you, and you see the weight, right? How much they charge, right? They copy from this from the weight if it's a different system into the cash register. Otherwise, it's integrated system, right? But in olden days, it was like disaster. So just because somebody did not give you enough change, right? Does not mean that the person is dishonest. People make mistakes, right? Or maybe new person or something. Okay. But here it says a storekeeper. So a storekeeper, maybe he has experience. So to say that he's new is a little far-fetched. Okay. If this happens often, one must bring the matter to the shopkeeper's attention and inform him that if the practice continues, one will have no choice but inform the clientele. Okay, so you tell him nicely. So Mr. Shopkeeper, stop doing that. Otherwise, I'm going to tell others, right? If the situation still does not change, one is required to warn people to count their change carefully and examine their receipts for any mistakes. And I remember it like many years ago, not too far from us was a store, and it was owned by one guy. His mother was helping, and she was not such a nice lady. She would give like wrong change for sure. She would add items, $2, $3, $1.50, something like. 20 years ago, it was a lot of money. So that's and wrong change for sure. That's it was like she's no longer there, but everybody still remember her, like the way she behaves. It is forbidden to insinuate that a man is dishonest, even if one has a reason to suspect so. Since it is sufficient for the people to think that he is careless. So careless and dishonest, two separate things. So careless, of course, he must be more careful, but you just check your change and that's it, right? Or has a problem with his arithmetics, especially in olden days. Today is when they display how much the change they should give. It's much easier, of course. for them to take the necessary precautions. Okay. It would also be forbidden to inform hard-headed individuals who, for example, might vandalize the store in the name of justice. Okay, that's such a crazy people, so we try to be careful. Okay. Any questions on what we said?